Average speed 1995. A car goes from TVM to EKM through QLN and KTM. TVM to QLN, the distance is 50,000 meters. How about QLN to KTM? 50,000 meters. So from TVM to QLN, distance is 50,000 meters. The speed of the car for that segment is 11 meters per second. Next, we go from QLN to KTM. The distance is 50,000 meters. The speed is 21 meters per second. And last, KTM to EKM. KTM to EKM. What is the distance? 100,000 meters. And what is the speed? 16 meters per second. So each segment, we have the speed and the distance. The total distance is, of course, 50,000 plus 50,000 plus 100,000, and that is 200,000 meters. So if this is the case, question is, what is the average speed for the trip? What is the average speed for the entire trip? Is it 15.179 meters per second? Or is it 16 meters per second? Or is it C, 18.245 meters per second? Welcome. Average speed is total distance in meters divided by total time in seconds. We already know what total distance is. It is 50,000 from TVM to QLN. So TVM to QLN, and then we go from QLN to KTM, and then finally we go from KTM to EKM. So this is 50,000, this is 50,000, and this is 100,000. So many meters. So we already know the total distance. And what is that? 50,000 plus 50,000 plus 100,000. And divided by total time. What is the total time to go from TVM to QLN to KTM? TVM to QLN to KTM to EKM. What is the total time? Total distance is 50,000 plus 50,000 plus 100,000. So we need total time. We know speed is equal to distance divided by time. We know speed is equal to distance divided by time. So if speed is a constant, speed is equal to distance divided by time. So what is time? Time is distance divided by speed. So we go for each segment and look at the distance and the speed, and we get the time. So total time is time to go from TVM to QLN, and then from QLN to KTM, and finally we go from KTM to EKM. So time is distance divided by speed. Time is distance divided by speed. Time is distance divided by speed. All right, do we know the distance from TVM to QLN? It is 50,000 meters. And what is the speed from TVM to QLN? It is 11 meters per second. So meters divided by meters per second. So what is that? And that is seconds. So we get 50,000 divided by 11, and that is 4,545.45 seconds. Let's go to the next segment, QLN to KTM. What is the distance? Distance divided by speed is time. Distance is 50,000 meters, and speed is 21 meters per second. Meters divided by meters per second is seconds. So you get 2380.95 seconds. Finally, we go from KTM to EKM. The distance is 100,000 meters. The speed is 16 meters per second. So we get 6,250 seconds. So we have time to go for each segment. Total distance divided by total time gives you the average speed. So here is the total time, 13,176.40 seconds. Total distance is 200,000 meters. Total time is 13,176.40 seconds. So what is your average speed? It is total distance, which is 200,000 meters, divided by total time. So that's what I did here. Total distance is 200,000 meters divided by total time. And that is 15.179 meters per second. 15.179 meters per second. And this is George Mathew signing off. Wish you the best.